Lo! Lo and behold. We are here. I am here, at least. The people who are here are here. Just started talking and I'm already having a sip of water. You know how it is. We're chatting. But we're on the gaming screen because we're doing a thing. Oh, I need to raise the roof. Raise the roof. There we go. That's so to speak. Anyway, I guess I'll start off. I found the best one, and by best one I mean the first one I clicked that had a decent selection of candies. What the cat doing? We're candying. We're living up to my namesake, and we're candying. I clicked on like the first one. I changed the tiers a bit, but I'll go over that. This one had like a decent amount of choices, so I'm probably gonna be biased and like rank a lot of them pretty high. I feel like I should say like S is like I never don't want this candy. Like I'm always gonna want to have this candy. A is like, yeah, it's good. I wouldn't eat it every day. I mean, you shouldn't eat any candy every day, but like, S is like, I'm not gonna turn one down. A is like, it's good, but I might not want one. B is like, it's alright. Maybe I should like get rid of a tier, honestly, because it's gonna be hard to like split up. I should have like funny tiers. Like, I don't know. Question mark is definitely like, never had before, or just like, I feel like that makes enough sense. Like, I don't know what this is, or I've never had it before. I wish these images had, like, alt text for, like, hovering over them. Like, I wish I knew what some of these were, just by, like, hovering over them. Like, what is this? Pixie sticks. Okay, it's hard to see some of them. I'm gonna reset that, because that messed up the zoom. Maybe I'll just wing it? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see. Should I have, like, funny tiers? Like obviously top tier is top tier. Carrion. Oh fuck, I'm dumb. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm gonna have to change that after the fact. I knew I was forgetting something. I had to reinstall OBS, that's my excuse. Stuck in all caps. I'm very smart. There we go. Alright, well, it's updated now, so that's cool. Very cool. I forgot to check it, because I was obsessed with if the chat was working, because I legitimately had to reinstall OBS to get, to get the chat to work again and all the widgets and stuff. But, anyways, let's make it D for, like, dumpster. Like, I'm gonna throw it away. S for salvation. A for... B for boldness. Like, some candy is just like a pain. Like, I'll get into that, but like... should have come up with, like, funnier names. Maybe this works. Maybe between salvation and dumpster, that's like the tier. Like, C would have to be like, you know what, like, I just don't want it to go to waste. It's, like, good enough. I like the taste. D is like, I don't even like it. Like, I'd rather throw it away than even try. I'm having... Maybe I should just start with, like, the ones I don't know. Like, there was one right off the bat. Like, I've never had this before in my life. I feel like it's a little easier to just start from here, though. It's hard to decide. Okay, these things, dumpster. Necco wafers, those things are bad. I may be a Necco, but these things are not sweet. They're dry. I remember making, like, a... What was it? Like a gingerbread house or something? With like, these on it, and I ate it, and I was like, oh, these are so bad. Like... I wanted to do A for alright, but that would be quite the step down from salvation. Should B be like, okay? C is like, come on. C is like, come on, you didn't have anything better? A is like, I mean, should A be like, it shouldn't be like, all right, it should be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like Quagmire. What tier are you? We'll decide that later. How about that? Awesome. I mean, that's a little generic. Amogus. Should S be like sussy? Nah. That would imply it's bad. Awesome. I don't know. I'm stealing from chat right now. Now's your chance to contribute. What are some adjectives that start with A? Give me all your words. What are your words? Egregious? Isn't that a bad thing? I want to say awesome, but that's like a little actually good, you know? Sure, actually good. It's like, oh, like not that I doubt it. Okay. All right, let's start. I don't know. That's just been like, okay. We'll get there when we get there. 100 grand. What is in these? I might have to research some of these. Cause like some of them are like, I think I've had 100 grand, but it's like been a minute. Ferrera. But yeah, I don't need to know the weight of like one unit. Oh yeah, this is the like caramel and crisp rice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. Let's 100 grand is okay. Yeah, I think the caramel can kind of, I love caramel, but like even me, I'm just like, you know, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it sometimes. Sometimes it's a bit much. All right, I'm kind of just picking arbitrarily. Three Musketeers is all right. I'm never like crazy for a Three Musketeers. I'm never just like, oh man, I gotta have a Three Musketeers. It's like, if I see one, I'm just like, yeah, all right, I'll have that. It's bouquet. Here, how about activated? That works for A. Activated, like if I see one, I'm like, oh shit, yeah. And then salvation is like, ooh, I'm ascending. I'm ascending at the thought of these candies. Yeah, that's good. I think that's solid. Activated. Yeah. Okay. So B is like neutral. Activated just like almonds. Better watch out or I'll activate your almonds. Are these the fucking... Are these like the Daddy-O things? The, what is that? Big... I need to like lean in. Bit-O honey. Those are like the caramel things, right? That take like forever to eat. Man, yeah, I hate that I have to do this. There's such a pain. S tier should be Sigma. Sigma, there we go. Sigma candy. Necco wafer sucks. So you're right so far. Well, there we go. Okay. Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm ascending. There we go. Well, I'm should we do like ascended and then Sigma? Does that work? Non-fruit based candies I can't contribute. I love chocolate is my thing. Is like I will go crazy over chocolate. Sigma enamel, Sigma cat, alpha. Okay, you guys are obsessed with the friggin' I can't spell. It's like I already did one letter. It's so hard for me. Okay, you know what? Hershey's cookies and cream. I'm the Sigma cat. I love apple I love white chocolate. I love the cookies and cream. I love the crunch. That's something you don't get from the normal Hershey's bar, which I will put in alpha because it's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can't go wrong with a Hershey's milk chocolate, but I love the crunch. Yeah, white chocolate's the bomb. Exactly. I love the crunch. I love just everything about it, really. Cookies and cream. It's a refined taste. You gotta be. I'm gonna say you gotta be. You have to have a high IQ to understand. To cookies and cream Hershey's bar. Reese's Pieces. I am in contrast to the cups. I am like slightly I don't want to say, I don't know if they're C tier, but I don't know if they're B tier either. They might be, I don't know if this is like ordered. Like I'm just kind of throwing these in there. I never really order my, well, I don't make tier lists that much, so I can't say what I like typically do and don't do. Just like M&Ms, but better. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just like peanut butter. Like that's it. Like, yeah. Is there even any like chocolate in Reese's Pieces besides like the shell? The shell is what makes them worse. I mean, yeah. It's like sometimes it's like I'd rather just eat like pieces of peanut butter. You know those like Skippy peanut butter ball things with like the, hold on, like Skippy peanut butter bites. That's it. It's these things. I'd rather get like one of these and just have the like crunchy peanut butter. I like the crunch. Exactly, Jim. That's exactly it. It's the crunch. Like come on. Not come on tier, just like, come on. You see, I'm not so like neutral. Okay, you know what? I have the perfect one for C tier. These like flavored Tootsie Rolls, these like weird flavors. I was never really big on them. I remember being like, well, they're not chocolate, so it's like different at least, but like, I'm not like crazy about them. So it's just like, yeah, you know, it's like, it's all right. Okay, now, maybe I think I'll put Reese's Pieces here. I think that's fair. For like what I said so far, I think that's quite a fair ranking, honestly. Kit Kats. I gotta say, I like Kit Kats. Again, the crunch, the wafer is a big plus. I'm a big fan of like wafer, and that's why, well, like 100 Grand. 100 Grand isn't really wafer though, it's just kind of like crispy crunch. Rice Krispie, which I normally like. Like, I love fucking, like, what is it? I can't think of what they're called. I think they were, like, another ball thing. I don't even know if what I'm thinking of is even, like, real. Sweet Tarts. I gotta see this real quick. Sweet Tarts. It's these, like, sour-ish ones. I'm a big fan of sour candy. I gotta say. This looks like an illegal drug. I gotta say, this doesn't look like a candy. This looks like a photo you'd see on like a drug awareness website. Crunchy, yeah. Oh, I'm like zoomed in, huh? Because, yeah. These things. Am I wrong about that, by the way? Like, wait, no. It's fairly normal. C tier, cool. I mean, it does look like it. Like, it doesn't look like you can't just take a picture of that. But, one word on each side. Wait, what? I didn't know they had words. Maybe it's just a specific kind. Anyways, okay, Sweet Tarts Original. That's the, okay. The thing just, like, changed. Very cool. These. Okay, I'm not big on them. I'll say they're alright. C-tier crap. They're alright. It's a nice contrast to have, like, a sweet than to have just, like, you know, like a... I guess like a chocolate or like a Jolly Rancher, I guess. They're nice, and I like the powderiness of them. What about Spree or Chewy Sweet Tarts? We'll get there. Pixie Sticks? I like them, but just in terms of candy, it feels really cheap. Like it's just like powder in a tube, and they're really like fragile if you get the like tiny paper ones. So it's really easy for them to just get like crushed and leak everywhere. I want to say, like, yeah, it's literally in a line for you already. Regardless, C tier, yeah. I'd say, I guess if we're ordering these, then, like, high C tier. I guess I'll do that. This is accurate. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good so far. Airheads. Airheads are pretty good. Okay, you know what? Crunch. I'm gonna put Crunch up here, just because I spot it. I like it. Gotta have it. Crunch is good. It's got the... Oh yeah, maybe Crunch is what I was thinking of that has the, like, crispiness in it. I like the Crunch. Airheads fuck. Absolutely. Okay, you know what? I'll... That's a solid alpha for me, because it can go kind of either way, depending on the flavor, right? I'm also trying not to let chat influence me too much, but sometimes I'm just like, you know, if you're right, you're right. Remember those ads they used to put? Yeah, I mean, they were weird, but they don't affect the quality of the candy. I gotta say, would I rather have an Airhead over a Kit Kat? Probably. I think they would last me longer on average. I think I would rather have an Airhead, just because they do last quite a while, because you get like a few like really good bites out of them. Like, you get like 3-4 bites out of an Airhead. Have a weird aftertaste. Like I said, it can really depend on the flavor. I don't think any one flavor is like particularly good, but just like on average, your average like sweet, your average Airhead is better than your average like flavored Tootsie Roll, I'll say. They give you 6 of those things. Yeah, that's it too. You get a good value. Like, it's one of those ones that someone might throw like 2 or 3 of your way if you're like trick-or-treating or something. Like they'll throw one in your bag and you're just like, oh, hell yeah, because you get a whole bunch of them. Okay, Sour Patch Kids. I gotta say, pretty alpha. I'm gonna say that. I like sour candy, especially like when they're fresh, because I had some Sour Patch Kids like a little bit ago, and they had kind of been in the closet for a while, so they were kind of hard. But I like Sour Patch Kids. They're a good sour candy. It's like a really good example of a good sour candy, just because like it lasts like the perfect amount of time, and the time it takes you for you to like chew it up, it's like it's perfectly gone through its flavor. You can also like, just like leave it in your mouth and endure the sour, and then you just have like a sweet candy afterwards, I think it's pretty good. All right, Good and Plenty. I don't know if I've ever had these. What even flavor? What even flavor are these? Candy? Hello? What world are we living in that the first result is not the candy? It's licorice. Licorice candy. I want to say I've had it at least once, but I don't feel like confident enough to rank it. Grandma candy. I'm gonna say, if I can barely remember having it, I'm probably just gonna rank it as like question mark. Maybe I'll make this tier like blue, just so it stands out as like a oh, okay. And orange, yellow. Yeah, that's fair. It said black licorice. I've never had, yeah, I probably haven't had it that, wait, Nerds. I didn't put that there. What the heck? Okay, Good and Plenty goes there. Yeah, I noticed, don't worry. Nerds? I like me some Nerds. And I'm not just talking about people, I like them. I think you get a good value out of a box of Nerds. Even like the tiny ones, like, the like tiny little boxes you would get, those would last you quite a while, because you put like, like 5 or 6 in your mouth and like crunch them up, and you get a good treat. Although your hand does get like a little stained from the color. I will say, the ones that came with like 2 colors, the little packs that came with like grape and pink, are incredibly based, these things. Because, you can like, okay, grape and strawberry. I wasn't sure what the pink flavor was. I wanted to say strawberry, but I wasn't sure. These things incredibly based. You give yourself like a little of each, and you get a nice combination. They get everywhere if you get a bigger box. Oh, absolutely. Like, those things will last you like forever, and I think that's some good value. Like, you don't want a candy that's just like 1 bite and you're done. Like, I will admit, as much as I love Reese's Cups, like, those things are gone in like 2 bites, and that's the most that's the biggest shame that comes from them, is like, just, they're so good and you want it to last for a lot longer. Strawberry lemonade Nerds. I think I have. Ooh, watermelon cherry, absolutely based. You know what? I have nothing bad to say about Nerds. I will say. I'm gonna keep saying I will say. I will say. Twizzlers. I like a good licorice. Like a good red licorice. I can't remember if Twizzlers or Red Vines were the ones I liked. Sigma Nerds, exactly. How have we already been at this for like 20 minutes? Twizzlers barely taste like anything. Yeah, I will say, I like them more than these. I won't pass up a licorice. I'll say, I won't pass up a red licorice. If I get one, I'm just like, cool. It's a nice, less overwhelming candy. Like, yeah, Twizzlers are the ones with less taste. Okay, well, they're not the worst. I like the, peel Twizzlers. These things. The, like, spaghetti Twizzlers. I love these a lot. I don't know, do they still sell them? They have to, I mean, if there's, like, shopping pages. I love these things. Just because, it doesn't necessarily make it last longer. Well, it kind of does if you're eating one at a time. But it's less overwhelming. Or you could just eat the entire thing like a monster and have it fall apart in your mouth. Twizzlers? I'm fairly fine with that, Cat of 9 Twizzlers. make a candy Sona, like a drawing of me, where I'm just like made of candy, and have the Twizzlers be like my tail. Have the peel Twizzlers be my tail. How's that? Okay, dots. I've been waiting for this one. Dumpster. I hate these things. They're so plain, they're so dry, they're so chewy. They get in your teeth, and for what? It's like nothing. It's like a whole lot of work for not a whole lot of flavor, and I don't like it. Dots are decent. They're decent, but it's like, I would rather... This tier is like I would rather have something else. I would actively trade this for something else. C is like, you know, they're all right. I'll take them. I won't say no. They're more C tier to me. Well, that's you. That's on you. Do I like them more than Bit-O Honey? Probably. Okay, yeah, and you know what? This should go bottom. Bottom D tier. Get out of here. M&M's. I'm not crazy. I mean, M&M's are just M&M's, right? You think dots are gonna be like Starburst the first time and then it's just meh? Exactly. They're dry. They got like no flavor. Honey's so scary. Exactly. Is there a... What's that other one? The like Sugar Daddy or whatever? Is that one on here? Sugar Daddy candy. What's the thing I'm talking about? Yeah, these things. Okay, these things would also be on like D tier. These things would also be dumpster tier because I'm just like, it's just like not worth it. You're gonna have it for so long and it's gonna get stuck in your mouth the whole time. Gumdrops aren't meant for the unbased. M&M's. It's hard to go wrong with M&M's. They're just kind of plain, you know? It's not like the different colors or different flavors. It's literally just they're pieces of chocolate. I'll say they're okay. I'll take them over Twizzlers. It's like you can't go wrong with M&M's is the thing. That's why it's like solid mid. I don't think anybody's gonna be like pushing people over to get out of the way for a bag of M&M's. Like they're solid. They've earned their legacy. They're all right. What are these things? I can't even see what they are. Is that fucking, like, gum? I can't tell. I'm, like, leaning in right now. Okay, I might just have to put this in. I don't know what the heck this is tier. Okay, where were we? I was zoomed in here, right? Alright, let's just go back to normal. Candy enlargement. Was I that leaned in? Ooh. Anyway, Andes. These little candies, huh? Like mint chocolate. I love mint chocolate, I gotta say. They're tiny little, like, pieces, though, right? Andes, right? I was just typing what I was saying. It's just gum. Well, I haven't had it, so I can't really rank it. I like these things, but, like, what, like, as a Halloween candy? Like, I've never heard of anyone getting these as Halloween candies. You usually see this in, like a doctor's office waiting room. You see a little, like, dish, or you go to someone's, like, house, and they have these in, like, the like, entrance. They have these in, like, a little bowl with, like, some Hershey's Kisses. Is that a wafer? No, it's just, like, a layer. It's chocolate with, like, a layer of mint chocolate as a Christmas thing. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know what this tier maker was thinking. What were they thinking? Anyways, they're good. They're fairly good. As a Halloween candy, though, I don't know. I'm crazy about mint chip. Like, I love mint chip, but it's like, Would I rather have, like a handful of these than, like, a single Hershey's bar? Probably not. Like, I gotta say, I don't know. Do I gotta stop saying that? Probably. Bottom of bouquet. I was gonna say, like, bottom alpha. Because I like them. But yeah, if I got, like, one of these, I'd be like, come on, really? Like... But I don't know. Okay, is it based on the candy itself? I'm gonna rank this as, like, a fair portion. Bottom text. You know, I think I agree with that, though. I think I agree. But more than these. That's, you know what? Yeah, I like them more. I would rather have, like, a thing of these than, like, a bag of M&Ms. It does say Halloween candy tier list. True. And it has always said that, no matter what. What are these? Can I, like, open the image? No, I can't. Okay. Runts. Oh, I haven't had those in forever. Runts. Are those the ones that are shaped like fruit? Yeah, these are the ones that are shaped like fruits. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I think I would rather have something else. I think about there is good. Like, if I got these, they're a little chalky, you know? They're good. The flavors kind of come through. Like, you can tell that, like, oh, banana, it has, like, banana vibes. And I like leaving them in your mouth because they kind of dissolve satisfyingly. Oh, damn, there's gonna be some interesting ones here. Cheap Mexican shops. Wait a second. Okay, some of these are, like, a bit of a stretch as to if they're candy or not. So, like, well, we'll see. Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy's good. I don't know how good. Flavors. They have jokes on them, which honestly is a bit of a plus. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Having jokes on the Laffy Taffy is, like, fairly nice. Banana. I gotta say, I'm not the craziest fan of banana, but that's literally the only flavor I could think of right now. I'm gonna say... Some people might disagree. I'll say they're better than Sweet Tarts. I'd say I'd rather... Laffy Taffy's like a mini Airhead. You know what I mean? Taffy's chewy and sweet. Yeah, it's satisfying. They're a little thicker, but smaller, but they have jokes, which is good. Banana Laffy Taffy is the worst one. I know, and it's weird that that's the only one. That's the only flavor I could think of right now, which is so weird. Werther's Original. Are those the, like... Those are, like, the, like, toffee ones, right? Toffee is pretty good. I almost said it again. I was gonna say, I gotta say, these things are good, you know? Like, there's a reason grandmas hand them out. Pure distillation of fake banana. You know what? I could see it. Weirdly enough, this little, like, dot is, like, a plus for me. You just, like, put your tongue in the little, phrasing, you put your tongue there, and it's, like, satisfying. It gives you a little thing to, like, latch onto and, like, hold it still, I guess. There's pretty good. Like, I'm not... These two are, like, both bangers. The grandma candies... Pretty bangers. Like, I would see these, I'd be like, alright, I see you. You know? Like, if I was like, if I dumped out my bag and, like, the last thing that popped out was, like, one of these on top, I'd be like, oh, okay. You know? Tongue and hole, huh? Listen, I was gonna call it something very different, and I had to, I had to stop myself. Anyway. Getting some interesting ones. Very interesting ones. Where are those? I want to say alpha, honestly. Like, I would fuck with one of these, like, any day. Like, just throw one my way. I'll take it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, thank you so much. Like if someone gave me any one of these ones in Sigma, I'd be like, dude, holy shit, thanks. And if someone, like, tossed me a Werther's, I'd be like, hey, yo, that's what's up. You know what I mean? I'd be like, I'd be like, all right, I see you. Again, I'd be like, it's the perfect, like, gift candy, which is why they're just out there. That being said, these strawberry ones as well, extreme fuck. Like, again, someone throws me one of these, I'm just like, your gestures will not be forgotten. Strawberry candy, it's really good. It's really good. I feel like I've said all I could say about both of these. I feel like it applies to both of them. I think I prefer the fruit flavor, like the sweet fruit flavor. Who makes those anyway? I don't know. Strawberry candy. There you go. What are they called? Strawberry bonbons. So there you go. You can just straight up buy them. Like a 5-pound bag. Well, there you go. TIL. Tilt hat. Guys, there's your tilt hat for the day. You can buy the strawberry candies that that grandmas mysteriously have thanks to their networking of grandma business. I'm gonna like shrink chat a tiny bit. Here we go. Okay. It was overlapping a little bit and it was bothering me. Hershey's Kisses. I'd be like, they're good. Again, it's sort of like an M&M's thing, where I'm just like, yeah, it certainly is a Hershey's Kiss. The other flavors are where Kisses really shines, though. Like, the, like, peppermint Kisses are so good. Like these things with the little... Sure, yes, I did mean apostrophe S. You couldn't have possibly known what I was talking about unless I put the apostrophe there. These things are really good. These are also more of like a Christmas candy to me. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard of someone getting like a Kiss for Halloween. That is the candy. I will put these probably below M&M's just because the inconvenience of having to like unwrap them, and like sometimes you get the like paper and foil everywhere and it's not fun. They also melt like really easily. Like the candies will like melt and then you'll like peel them out and then the paper will get like stuck in it. Skittles. Are Skittles next? Where are Skittles? Are they on here? I see peanut M&M. Okay, Skittles are fairly far down. Okay, I'm seeing some jokey ones on here. Mike and Ike's. Pretty good, I gotta say. I keep saying it, like everything I say is some controversial opinion. Mike and Ike's are fairly good. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Are they like sweet and sour? We're doing some research here. Official Mike and Ike. I gotta say, yeah, I really like Mike and Ike's. They just might be alpha, honestly. I think I would rather have Mike and Ike's than Hershey's. Would I rather have Hershey's than Airheads? That's a tough question. Maybe I'll order these like later, once I've got everything set down. Snickers? I like Snickers. Honestly, it's one of the few, like, you know, just like, you know, when you see like an array of chocolate bars, I think Snickers is one of the few that I would like actively gun for, like ask for. Like if you laid out like a Hershey's, Snickers, like a Milky Way. I actually like Milky Way too. Milky Way is another one of those. Is Milky Way even on here? Okay, it is. Okay, that's later. Mike and Ike's are solid backup candies. Honestly, yeah. Like, you could snack on Mike and Ike's for like quite a bit too. Like, it's hard to go wrong. I thought Ike was short for Dwight. No, I think it's like, I'm pretty sure it's Michael and Isaac. Remember that like ad campaign they had where they like broke up? What was with that? That was weird. Or Eisenhower? I mean, yeah. Snickers. You know what? Yeah, I'll say they go up here. Because, you know, I think I'd rather have a Snickers than like a handful of these. Almond Joy as well. I like the coconut. Should I... I'm wondering if that's Sigma. It's tough. I know it's like my opinion, but it's still fairly tough. to be like, is it the coconut's a nice treat and the almond? Like, honestly, it's a good like mix of flavor. It's at least alpha. I'd agree with you there. I would agree that it's definitely above okay. I'm over neutral for them. I like them more than neutrally. Maybe more than Mike and Ike's? Yeah, probably. I think that's a fair spot. Democratically managed opinions. Baby Ruth, what is in these? It's been a while. I think they have nuts? Peanuts, caramel, and milk chocolate flavored nougat. Almonds. Nuts, okay. It's definitely been like expiration. 10 months? What? How do these last 10 months? I feel like that's a broad overestimation. That's like the outlier. I feel like that's like, oh, one time somebody waited 10 months to eat a Baby Ruth and they were fine, so that's the expiration date. It's candy, but it's chocolate. Like, is this under like what like, is this like, oh, if you leave it in the fridge for like 6 months, like whatever. 10 months? Dude, if I saw a candy, if I was like out for Halloween and the next August I saw a Baby Ruth at the back of my fridge from 10 months ago, I would be like, there is something wrong with you. I wouldn't eat that. And I have pretty mid standards for what I would still eat or not. It just depends how good it is. That being said, Baby Ruth, I don't know if I know. It's been so long since I had one, if anything. Maybe above these. No, I don't know. At the very least above this. Because these are just kind of like, eh. Expiration date. Yo, is that a TF2 reference? I'm concerned when my candy gets a month old. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's chocolate, too. You ever opened up chocolate after a while and, like, some parts of it are, like, white and you're just like, maybe not. Like, dried out. Like, they're just kind of dry. It doesn't always necessarily mean they're bad, but it's very, like, you know? Okay, Mr. Goodbar. I don't think I've ever had one of those, in all honesty. Let me see if this jogs my memory. If anything, I've had one, like, once. Peanuts and chocolate. Is that literally it? Is it literally just a Hershey's bar with peanuts? Candy eating stream. I mean, I don't know. Is this... Okay, is this literally just a Hershey's bar with peanuts? Well, Bold Candy got us like, hey, I'm 2 months old. It's, well, good. I mean, yeah. Oh, Crackle? I wish these were on the tier list. These things would go straight into S tier. I love these things. The like Crackle bars. The wafer. It's like Crunch, but with like more wafer. Which is like even better. Good bar. It's okay. Maybe better than M&M's. It's literally, they sell Hershey's. Hershey's Peanuts. They literally sell just regular Hershey's bars with peanuts, right? I could have sworn. Really now? Peanut Hershey's bar. Like a wine tasting? Can I be a sommelier, but for candy? I think that would be good. Caramel Apple Pops. I don't think I've had these. They sound good, but I don't know if I can rank them. Like, I might have had one, but I really can't remember. Oh, wait, these things? I don't know. Oh, yeah, these things are actually kind of bad. Like, oh god, yeah, they're always, like, warped by the packaging. That's always, like, a pain. And then, like, the caramel takes, like, forever to come off. Okay, you know what? Yeah, and in seeing this, maybe top tier here, like, of all of these, I think I'd rather have this. Because at the very least, you at least get... Okay, you know what? No. Maybe better than Reese's Pieces. I don't know. They're close. They're on thin ice. Yeah, I don't like the appearance either. I wish that they weren't, like, shaped like the wrapper, because sometimes the caramel is like sharp and it's just like it's just like unpleasant to have in your mouth, which is a sentence that is a sequence of words that I've said today online on my Twitch channel. Yeah, honestly, like their main merit is that you at least get the apple at the end of the day. Like, you can sometimes start tasting the apple through the caramel. Like these things, like, I don't like that. I don't like how it's like so shaped like that. It's just unpleasant. Now, what is this thing? I'm gonna get closer again. Charleston Chew. I think I had one of these before. I think I got like a big... Ah, man. Caramel blades. Charleston Chew. These are like those stretchy things, right? Chewy nougat covered in rich chocolatey coating. I liked it. I don't know. Are they good? Main question. I would say maybe at the top of like, come on, like, I don't know. If I got one of these, I'd be like, did your store really run out of like any other candy? Bless you, thank you. Mutual exchange here. Bubble is like what, like Hubba Bubba or whatever. Double Bubble. I gotta say, not a fan. Like, it's very dry for a candy. I don't know if it's dumpster. Because it's bubblegum, you know? It's just like, whatever. It's not, like, actively bad. That's baseball gum. Yeah, you're right. And also gum, I feel like, is a very lazy candy. Because, like, at the end of the day, it's not even something you eat. You literally just chew it and spit it out. Like, at least with, like, chewing gum, it has, like, a nice flavor for a bit. These are just kind of, like, dry. And then you chew it up, and it's just like, yeah, that sure is bubblegum. And it's, you know, it's for little kids to blow bubbles with. And, like, that's it. Swedish Fish, however, absolute Sigma, I will say. I think I would rather have Swedish Fish than Nerds. They're very good. I could down an entire bag of these. Honestly. Like based. Like, absolutely based. Halloween gum is low effort. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like you could literally get gum like any time of year for like super cheap. They sell these like double bubbles for like 10 cents or whatever. Like, they're not even like they're not even that good. Blow pop. That's an interesting proposition. Is that a command? Yes, sir. Blow pop. Interesting. I gotta say, with these, you at least get like a fairly large lollipop, which I've always liked. Like, bigger than your average. Lollipop. Lollipop. Lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. It's the, like, brand. It's the one I'm thinking of that has, like, the jokes on them. They have jokes on the wrappers. The ones that you, like, untwist from the top. Bubba lollipop. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? They untwist from the top. They have, like, jokes on them. Never heard of the... Fuck, what am I thinking? It's just, like, the tiny lollipops you'd get with it, and there was, like, a bunch of different flavors. Why do I not know the brand? Lollipop. Is that what I'm thinking? They might not have been jokes, but they all had like quotes on them. Quote. A dum-dum? Yeah, that's it. Dum-dum lollipop. That's absolutely it. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, these things are good. These things are good. There's also those like huge, yeah, I was thinking of popsicles, but there's like these ones. These are the ones I knew. And I'm pretty sure they had, like, quotes or something on them. Custom imprints. Okay, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. Dum Dum Lollipop. Clip art. Yeah, jokes. They did have jokes. I'm not crazy. I grew up with these things. Well, did they not? What? Lollipop wrappers. Yeah, like these things. Like, these are, like, aesthetic as hell. Okay, wait, what am I thinking of that they had on them? Yeah, these things at, like, the bottom. I could have sworn they had, like, jokes on them on the bottom. And you'd, like, unwrap them. Save wraps for stuff. Okay, is that literally the only reason why I remember saving them? They go fast. Exactly. But the flavors are always good. I feel like it's hard to go wrong with a Dum Dum Pop. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Blow Pops. And they're bigger, which is at least a plus. Oh, Tootsie Pops. Okay, okay, we'll get there, we'll get there. Send in your box tops things. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's what I was thinking of. Blow Pop. Interesting. Definitely higher than this. I think somewhere in okay. Somewhere in bokeh. I think here. I think here's a good... maybe more than M&M's. It would definitely last you longer than M&M's. Blow Pops are pretty alright. Yeah, they're okay. It's over the average of, like, you know, M&M's and Hershey's. I feel like that's a good, like, standard. It's a good middle of the road to be like, do I want it more or less than something as safe of a bet as this? On the M&M's for P2, honestly. Fireball. I do like spicy candy. It's a good, like, it's a good way to, like, change things up. And you do have to be in, like, a specific mood for them. You know what? Just because they're spicy, I want to say they're, like, a pretty alpha candy. I feel like Hershey's is the good mid-ground for this tier as well. Not a cinnamon candy. Oh yeah, it is cinnamon too, huh? I do like it. The, like, spicy cinnamon is, like, really good. You see there's, like, here, there's, like, sour candies up here. You're starting to see my taste. Fun Dip? Pretty based. Honestly, like... No, wait, how did that happen? Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay. Fun Dip. Pretty based. I want to say they're, like... hello. I want to say they're somewhere up here. I like Fun Dip. The other Coke for kids. I mean, it even gives you the thing to, like, split the lines with. So, like, I guess you're not wrong. Fun Dip's pretty good. And you get the satisfaction of both the crunch and, like, the powder. That's why they're better than Pixie Sticks, too. The packaging has slightly more integrity, and it doesn't just, like, dissolve under, like, the slightest, you know, like, moisture or weight at all. Tootsie Pop. We haven't even ranked normal Tootsie Rolls, have we? They were, like, down here. Yeah, normal Tootsie Rolls. Okay. I'll rank these. You know, I don't know. Maybe more than Twizzlers. Because Tootsie Pops are at least... Or, Tootsie Rolls, rather, are at least, like, chewy. Like, you get the chewiness. Okay, wait, I need to... Where did I put... It's Laffy Taffy here. What happened? How did this happen? Where did the Fun Dip go? Okay, it's there. Sweet Tarts? Really? Was that there before? Above the flavored ones? Is it not? Yeah, above the flavored ones, absolutely. Because it's at least, like, sweet in its own way. And they're, like, nice and chewy. And it's, like, you know, hard to go wrong with a chocolate one. Whereas, like, these are just, like, weird. And again, the banana one jumps out to me. Like, I don't remember any of the other flavors. or like, liking them particularly. I know there are, like, matcha. Isn't there, like, a green tea? Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Yeah. These things? No, I'm thinking of Kit Kats. Okay, I was definitely thinking of Kit Kats. I don't know what I'm on. You know, when thinking about it, these are probably lower. And in all honesty. And, you know, maybe I would rather have any chocolate bar over a Blow Pop. However, Tootsie Pops, hard to go wrong. I think, yeah, better than the Tootsie Roll on its own, better than the Blow Pop, and better than the gum, obviously. It's one of those things where, like, the sum is greater than its parts, where, you know, you take a lollipop, but put Tootsie Roll in it instead, and then you have, something you can actually eat at the end of the lollipop, and not just, like, you know, some gum you're just gonna have to spit out later anyway. And, like, by the time you get to the middle, it's probably all, like, soggy and, like, not good anymore anyway. So, like, yeah, I think Tootsie Pops are fairly good. Like, especially the grape one. Grape one's, like, iconic, honestly. Like, you can't go right. Did they put Werther's Original here twice? Unless that's, like, a different flavor? They put a blue one and a red one. Caramel? What was the blue one? Chewy caramel. I see. I see. So this blue one is like chewy, and these ones are like the hard candies. So I'm gonna put that there then. If the blue ones are the chewy ones, then I gotta say that definitely moves them down a bit for me. Probably above the like bit of honey and the Charleston Chew. Where'd I end up putting the Charleston Chew? That's this one. That's in C tier. I will say though, probably more than a Blow Pop, the chewy ones. Yeah, that's my opinion. I don't know why Fruit Roll-Ups and Gushers are here. I've never heard of anyone getting these as like Halloween candy. Being said, like, I don't know, how do you rank these against like candy? It's so weird. Reason it's, I don't know. It's very uncommon. Gotten them both as Halloween candy. I guess our experiences are just not universal. I maybe should have skimmed this one a bit more. That being said, well, like, is Fruit by the Foot on here? Like, by that logic, like, they're more everyday. Yeah, they're more like a snack thing. It's more like a snack you get with your lunch than like a like actual candy. Like, when you think of candy, you don't really think of Gushers and Fruit Roll-Ups. And again, that being said, I like Gushers. The filling is like a plus. Maybe more than Laffy Taffy. Maybe more than Mr. Goodbar. Maybe I gotta reevaluate these. Because maybe my baseline is a little low. They're absolutely candy. I could see the case for Gushers. Fruit Roll-Ups, like, get out of here. That's not candy. That's just artificial fruit sheets. Like, come on, man. We haven't had a stinker in a while. Fruit Roll-Ups are definitional. Like, how do you define candy? What, just like sugar? Like enough sugar? Sweet food made with sugar or other sweeteners. Typically formed in small, shaped pieces and flavored with chocolate, fruit, or nuts. It's a confection. So it's like, slang? Hello? Oh, you know, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, we were talking about that earlier. By definition, yogurt can be a candy. Yogurt fruit, rather. I don't know if that's like different or what. Fruit Roll-Ups. I mean, I gotta say, if you're handing out Fruit Roll-Ups for, like, I don't know, Fruit Roll-Ups are also kind of a pain. Like, you pull them off the little, like, plastic, right? And then what, you just kind of, like, shove them in your mouth? Like, just the whole thing? Or, like, what, you rip it in half and you, like, just chew it awkwardly for, like, 10 minutes? And then, like, I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna, like... Are Fruit Roll-Ups a thing you can pass around? I mean, they're on the sheet, like, in their own little, like, wrapper. That's the thing. So you could get them, like, individually if you brought, like, a pack of them. Yeah. They're rolled up, like a booth. You get them pre-packaged. Like they don't just come like naked in the sheet, like exposed, but what is it? I'd be like, man, you gotta get some better candy. They're good, don't get me wrong. Better than Runts? Absolutely. Would I rather have Reese's Pieces than Runts? Probably. I think this is pretty fair. Maybe Caramel Apple Pops above these. Probably. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Gummy bears are also kind of like a why? It's like a candy? They're good, don't get me wrong. I fucking love gummy bears, but like, I guess you could get like a tiny pouch of them, which would make sense. I'm gonna say like, I don't know, it's really easy to just fill up on them though. It's tough. I wanna say maybe pick when people are cheap. Honestly, yeah. They're good though. Like, it's hard to go wrong. You like can't go wrong with gummy bears. Again, they're a good like baseline, middle of the road sort of thing. You don't go wrong. Okay, wait. Heath bar. What is this? Toffee. I kind of like toffee. Not gonna lie. That being said, I don't remember if I've had one of these. I've probably had one at one point. I think I'll just put it with the other, like, candy bars I probably had once and barely remember because they didn't leave enough of an impression on me. Like, I'd rather have a Twizzlers than, like, take a gamble on any one of these and be like, you know, it's okay. Butterfinger. Now, Butterfinger is interesting. They're nice and flaky. I think it's a good balance of chocolate and peanut butter, because you see a lot of like peanut butter candies and it's either way too much chocolate and like, or like way too much peanut butter, and the peanut butter can overwhelm like very easily. So I do want to say better than just like Mr. Goodbar. Is that better than Laffy Taffy? Literally just a Hershey's bar with peanuts? Maybe not. I think I would rather have a normal Hershey's bar. Unquestionably based. Yeah. Better than Reese's. Bold take. I wouldn't say they're better than Reese's. I like the soft, sort of feel. I think Butterfingers are a little too flaky. Like they literally just like fall apart and you lose a lot of the, you lose a lot of the peanut butter when you're eating one. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Hot tamales. I like them. Maybe more than the Fireball? Maybe the Fireball a little lower would be fair. I'd rather have the Fireball than the Kit Kat, probably not. I think that's fair. The tamales are good because you can at least have one and chew it and then like swallow it and then you're good. So maybe I'll put hot tamales where like Hershey's are. Yeah, you know what? It's right at home, right next to Mike and Ike's, because what's good about Mike and Ike's is you just like pop them in your mouth and it's like, they're very chewy and soft. Lemonhead. As much as I love sour candy, I'm not too crazy about them. Like, it's literally just lemon and that's it. So, I don't know if they're like this tier. You know what? Yeah, I think they might be like a come on sort of candy, like a yeah, I'll take it. Don't like basic lemon heads. Are there other lemon heads? Lemon sours. Hello, okay. Apparently the first result was a band. These things, right? Wait, are these soft? No, these are like hard candies, right? Yeah. Yeah, these are like their own thing. They have mixed fruit versions. Lemon head flavors. Chewy lemon. Okay. I've never seen these, but it's not about these. It's about the basic lemon heads, like in the box, the hard candies. I assume these are the hard candies. It's hard to tell. Okay. Jolly Ranchers. Pretty high up there. I want to say, like, better than... Where are the Tootsie Rolls? Tootsie Rolls are also kind of depend, because sometimes you get the tiny ones, but sometimes you get the, like, long ones. And there's also those, like, thick, like, chode Tootsie Rolls, so you never know, really. Wait, where did they go? Guys, where did I put the... I could have swore I put them back down here. The Jolly Rancher, hello? They just disappeared. Oh, they're right here. Wow, I'm literally blind. Okay, that being said, probably better than Gummy Bears, probably better than Good Bar, probably better than Laffy Taffy. I think that's where that stops, because they're a good treat. Got mileage out of it. Yeah, that's what's good about them. It's like, you can have one. I think Jolly Ranchers are one of the few cases where, like, all the flavors are bangers, and they're a good sour candy. You know what? I'm gonna be pretty bold here and move these up, like, an entire tier. Yeah, I think more than Mike and Ike's. In all fairness, I'd rather have, like, a variety of Jolly Ranchers to last me, like, a while. Because, like, literally any flavor is gonna be good, and they're very sour, and they're good. Okay, you know what, guys? We haven't had a Sigma in a while. Boom. Junior Mints. Right there. I will always, whenever I go to a movie theater, or well, not every time, but just, like, if I can, I will get a box of Junior Mints. I fuck with Junior Mints hard. Like, Junior Mints, purely based, supreme based tier. Probably more than the white chocolate, honestly. I think, yeah, just like around here. I think it's right at home there. Maybe we'll reorder it later, we'll see. Ring Pop. I would say fairly alpha. You look like a badass wearing one of these, and like everybody wants to be you. Ring Pop. They're usually sweet. Maybe in between here? I don't know. Maybe more than Airheads at the very least. Mafia Boss with the Ring Pop? Exactly. You say kiss my ring, you get a little lick in. Hershey's. Maybe better than Hershey's? Krabby Patties up there? I don't think so. I wish we could add our own. That would be great. Ring Pops are impractical? Okay, but listen. It's like a lollipop, but you don't have to, like, keep the wrapper if you don't want to finish it. You literally just, like, keep it at your side. If you're thinking in the context of, like, Halloween, if you get a Ring Pop, you can literally pop it on and, like, eat it as you walk around. And then just, it's practical. You don't have to, like, unwrap it and, like, eat it with the wrapper and then, like, worry about where to put the wrapper, like, keeping part of it in the wrapper. You literally just wear it. It's perfect. It's like those gummy, well, not gummy. It's like those like candy necklaces. You literally just wear them and then you just like eat a piece off and then you just like put it down because you don't have to commit to eating the entire thing once you open it. Like you're gonna get through it throughout the night if you're good. Again, yeah, we're also thinking in the context of like Halloween. Payday bars. Honestly, I think it's just gonna go among the tier of just like all right candy bars. That being said, Peanuts? I think it's like Peanuts. What is it? Payday bar. A plastic lid. I think some of them, I think they used to sell like Ring Pop covers. They used to come with like covers for them. Payday bars are just there. Honestly, yeah. Because it's literally just like what, caramel? Candy bar. Why is it called a Payday? It was the first produced on Payday at the company. Cool. What's in the middle? Salted peanuts. It's pretty good. You know, I'd be willing to say it's at the top of these. If you showed me a lineup of these, I'd be like, I'll take the Payday. It's a nice like salty caramel sort of treat. It's like without too much of the inconvenience of the caramel. Toblerone. Could do worse, could do better. Exactly. I think that's a fair enough placement, in all honesty. Moving on. Toblerone. If I got, like, a whole last Toblerone, like a huge one, I'd say pretty base. And I've had them before. They're pretty good. Toblerone, Tobler 2. You open the little triangle and you slide it out and you like bite a little triangle off, and it's easy to share if you really want to. What's in them though? What is the white stuff? That's cum, babe. The nougat. The nougat's pretty good too. Like, I would rather have this over like a lot of candy. And if someone's giving out Toblerones, like that's a pretty like based move. But is it a giant Toblerone? I mean, like, they're fairly decently sized by default is the thing. Would you share? I'd give one little Toblerone triangle to everyone in Chatty Watty right now if I could. I promise. Maybe not more than Almond Joy. I haven't eaten it enough to put it past the candies that I like actively enjoy. Actually, you know what? I think these, compared to like all these others, I'm just like, these are just good candies. But they're high tier, but they're just good high tier. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Hershey's again. It's like, I'm gonna be happy if you give them to me still, like no matter what. But some of these I would lean more towards if I had the option. Moving on, peanut M&Ms. For me, definitely below regular M&Ms. I don't really like the prospect of one peanut, like, taking up, like, 80% of what would be a normal M&M. Listen, I don't know. They might just be, like, right below, like, right there. Like, I don't know. That's just me. Or it might not just be me. Someone please agree with me so I feel better about myself. Moving on. What is this? Mamba? I've never had these. Unless it's those, like, fruit things. Pretty cringe. Listen, it's like, I'm not crazy about peanut M&Ms. The same way I'm not crazy about, like, normal M&Ms, you know? Fruit chews. What? These? Yeah, I've never had these, I don't think. Mamba's fuck? I'll take your word for it. They look alright, I gotta say. Moving on. Milk Duds. They're in kind of the same realm of dots, where it's a lot of work for not a lot of payout. Like, you keep those things, you take up time you could be spending eating other candies to have one of these for like half an hour. And it's like, once the chocolate's gone, you're gonna have that like caramel forever. And if you try to hump in the cavities in your teeth, honestly, like, I might prefer them to dots just because at least they're like chocolate. And if you really wanted to, you could just suck the chocolate off and then spit it out. If you're like that insane. If you freeze a milk dud, it becomes a weapon, like a projectile. Milky Way, I gotta say, I want to put it up here with like the candy bars I like actively enjoy. Like I said, like I will like actively go for Milky Ways in a lineup of all the chocolate bars. And it's surprising the gap between like high tier alpha and low tier bouquet that these candy bars are, that these chocolate bars are, but it's just, that's how it is. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth, so that's how I speak for them. And like, okay, guys, peanut M&Ms are at least better than Reese's Pieces, because you at least get like a solid peanut. You get the crunch. Reese's Pieces are literally just peanut butter with a shell. Like, that's it. That's all I will say. Yeah. Now and later, these are pretty good. These are pretty good. I definitely know I had them at some point. I will say they're okay. Maybe right below Tootsie Rolls? Reese's Pieces make me queasy. Like Queasy's Pieces. Now and later. What was their gimmick? I remember having these like quite a bit for a while. Is it like what, they're sour and then they're sweet? Like, is that it? Is that the gimmick? Long-lasting chew. That is true. They do last like quite a bit from what I remember. Hella stale. The gimmick is that they're fossilized. I remember liking them. They're at least like good enough. They're in the same vein as like Tootsie Rolls where they just, you kind of chew them and that's it. Raisinets. They're pretty good, I will say. They're fairly good. Like for a candy with like fruit in them, you know, you can feel a little less guilty eating them because at least they're raisins, and you know, you get the like sweetness of the raisin, and I think it's dark chocolate, right? It's like tougher Starburst. Is Starburst like not even on here? Okay, it's lower in the list. Going through the Twitch streamer I follow while thinking to myself, I need to stop eating sweets. Maybe watching a streamer can help change my mind. Yeah, I'm sorry. If I'm like tempting you, I apologize, but it is the season to eat candy. Skittles. Skittles are interesting. Skittles, I think, are definitely better than M&M's because you at least, like, they're actually flavored. Like, you look at, like, a bowl of Skittles and a bowl of M&M's, you look at the Skittles and you go, well, at least these are, like, flavored. M&M's are just M&M's. They all taste the same. Like, I don't think anybody in the world could name M&M's, like, blindfolded. If you blindfolded someone and fed them M&M's, I don't think anybody could guess the flavor. Can't go wrong with Skittles, which is true. That's exactly my point. So, I would say maybe a bit higher up on the baseline here. The flavored version of M&M's. Honestly, yeah, it's like the non-chocolate version. Wait, that is putting me off, actually. Why is it like that? Smarties. Honestly, I like Smarties. Like, maybe around here, like, they're not like Necco wafers. They're dry, but you like bite into them and they're sweet, right? You get a roll of them, you get like a different variety like every time. So you don't even have to risk like getting them and being like, oh, I got like a flavor I don't like. But it's not like they're that distinctive that one bad flavor is gonna set you off. I remember liking the white ones for some reason, like chocolate Skittles, probably. Oh, these are the flavors. Orange cream. You know what? That explains a lot. And orange is orange, and white is orange cream. It's like they couldn't decide. Pineapple, cherry, strawberry, grape, and orange. I never realized that's what they were supposed to be. They're just good. White is, you know what? I love orange cream popsicles, so like that explains a lot. It's crazy the gap between Necco and Smarties. I mean, are Necco wafers even in the same realm? They're literally like super dry. What do they taste like? They taste like cardboard. Been around since the Civil War, yeah. They made one batch of them and they've lasted since then because they're all like 100 years old. Tropical Drywall, Plaster Surprise, and Attic Citrus. God damn, this guy fucking roasted them. One Twitter commentator called it a candy only a psychopath would like. That Twitter commentator was me. They taste like they were, honestly. They're not even wrong. Tropical Drywall. It's a great comparison. Yeah. And it's a shame because they look like they would be sweet. They look like macarons or something. Wintergreen, chocolate, lime, lemon, clove, cinnamon, orange, and licorice. Okay, well, like, half of these are the literal worst possible flavors they could have chosen. Like, licorice, lemon, lime. Cinnamon? Like, what is clove? Clove of what? What do like, what? What is a clove, even? Like, pepper? Is that actually what it is? They're just pieces for a board game? Yeah, you're supposed to play checkers with them. Except when you king someone, you have to eat their wafer. That's the challenge. The original candy wafer. Yeah, and it's the only fucking one. Since 1847? Yeah, that's how long they've been sitting out. Like... And put me on blast. Cancel me for this. I don't care. I will not stand for it. Smarties are good. I think this is where they stop. Maybe above Swedish Fish, or below Swedish Fish, but above Nerds. Smarties are, like, easier to eat. Sixlets? I don't. That does not sound familiar. Starburst. I gotta say, definitely more than Laffy Taffy. Up an entire tier? Like, maybe? I won't say no to a Starburst, and, like, a pack of Starburst is hard to turn down. And those, like, little packs you get with just, like, 2 of them are pretty cool. Because you get, like, a different 2 every time. 2-pack. Starburst feels like a mega staple, exactly. And these ones where you just get, like, 2, it's just, like... Orange? I don't think I've ever had an orange one. What are these? Like strawberry, cherry, raspberry. They went with like all red fruits. Maybe not. Starburst flavors. Naked. Whoa. Starburst with filling. I feel like I remember having those. They were really good. It's hard to turn down a Starburst too. Like, they're really good. Like, on average, your average Starburst flavor is, like, kind of a banger. Let's see if there's, like, a list. Aztec Punch flavor? Oh, yeah, the tropical ones are really good, too. What is the rarest Starburst? Don't know why that's such a... Oh, just, like, in your average pack. I thought they meant, like, the rarest single Starburst. Like, they had one run of a flavor. Minis? I've never heard of Starburst minis. Red and pink are the rarest. You know, even the lemon ones are, like, kind of good. Like, the lemon Starbursts are really good. I will say, probably better than some of these. Maybe that's where they stop. I don't know. I think I gotta break away from viewing these as the same thing. Unwrapped. Well, this is like a stick of Starburst where you get like 10 or 8 or something. What is this? Oh, is that that's the thing I was talking about earlier. Sugar Daddy? Yeah, I would sooner stick one of those somewhere else. Again, a lot of work for not a lot of reward. I think I was thinking of Sugar Daddies when I ranked these, but they're like basically the same. This is just one like on a stick, and I guess without the honey. When's Sugar Mommy? Honestly though. Candy corn, you know, controversial. I love candy corn as like a Halloween candy. I think maybe here or here. I don't know. Candy corn's weird because it's like you have to like get it in a pouch. They don't sell it, like, by the individual package. I think maybe I like them more than Swedish Fish. Chocolate is hard to top for me. Like, I don't know if I would put it at the very top, but... Twix. I want to say I like Twix around this area. The caramel is a plus. I would say maybe here. Candy corn is top tier. Well, welcome to the stream, my friend. Candy corn, for me, it's a why don't I like them, then I eat 3 and I'm good for a year or 2. The candy corn, like, pumpkins, I think, are a bit more, are a bit lower for me, just because, like, they can sometimes kind of taste not too good. It's maybe a little too much in one bite, and they always, like, fall apart. Which Twix do you like, left or right? Middle. Verse. Versatile. Oh, wait, where did I put... Okay. Twix, maybe more than Starburst. Honestly. Yeah, I think that's... Eating the candy corn pumpkins. Yeah, I could see that. I think it's just, like, too much packaged into one. Warheads. I do like the sour candy. Where did I put, Sour Patch Kids? Maybe more than Sour Patch Kids? Maybe a little lower. In all honesty, like... They're a very good sour candy. They're, like, the optimal sour candy. But then that makes me think, are Sour Patch Kids this high? I wouldn't complain if I got a pack of them. It's definitely, like, something I might go for. Like if I had to go to, like, a movie theater, it's not one I would pick. Because, you know, I want, like, a sweet candy while I watch a movie. I don't want to be, like, puckering the entire time while I'm watching a movie. Like the Popico lemon thing. You know, like, I don't want to look like this while I'm watching a movie. That's not what I'm trying to do. I don't want to be making this face while I'm watching a movie. So, yeah, the lemon heads are good too. Lemon heads are just like, alright. Candy eats a warhead and dies. I think these are the sour candy. To be fair, like TBH. I think these are the sour candy of all time. Like, that's the highest... Definitely the highest ranking sour candy. In terms of, like, if you want a good sour candy, you put one, you prepare yourself, you pop one of these in, you pucker for a bit, and you're done. Like, that's it. It's a good, long-lasting sensation. Whoppers. Whoppers are... they're okay. They're also easily not to be confused with the, not to be confused with the burger. These things, I mean, they're good. Movie candy, yeah. I feel like, honestly, you almost get, like, too much of them, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to eat this entire thing, but, like, if I eat, like, however much I want, I'm good, you know? I have, like, 5, and then I, like, close the thing and put it down, and I don't ever feel like reopening the thing to, like, have some more, like, subsequent days. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather just have a small baggie of, like, 6 of them and be done. Because they're a good, like, treat. I like the crunch. Don't get me wrong. I like the crunch of the malt. You know... Maybe, like, a little below. Maybe, like, here. I think that's... would I rather have Whoppers than any of these? Probably not, in all honesty. Like, they're pretty weak. They're not, like, I would complain about them. Or, like, try and... Well, would I try and trade these away? I don't know. It's like, I don't want to roll up if I want candy. Make a small dent. Yeah, they're good candies to just, like, leave in your mouth, too. It's satisfying to let the chocolate melt, because, like, to let it melt, because the chocolate will, the like, malt will give the chocolate a nice flavor. York peppermint patties, I will say, pretty based. They're good. The peppermint flavor is nice. Can you, like, here we go. Animalistic way possible. I mean, I try. I mean, I am a cat. Like, what do you want from me? Like, I eat food for a living. Literally for a living, so I can live. York. Yeah, I think that's a fair placement, honestly. This is, like, the highest tier candy that I would, like, be cool with, but not, like, pop off for. Nerds, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, you know? York, I'd be like, cool. Yeah, I think they're good. Actually, you know, Maybe a little less than some of these candy bars, just because what you get from, like, one. They have the same problem as the Reese's, where it's like they're gone in, like, 2 bites. Where do these go? I don't even know what these are. Like, what is this? It's like a candy? This is just, like, plastic. I don't know what that is. This one? They're pretty sweet and, like, crunchy. The peel kind of sucks. Eat the toothbrush. I mean, yeah, honestly, like... I'd just be like... I've never gotten one of these for Halloween. It's when they won't give you... like, that's literally never happened to me. I mean, is it a candy? I mean, it's nature's candy, right? Apples are just about, like, the sweetest fruit you can get, naturally. Maybe grapes. Honestly, probably grapes. But apples are like apples, man. You know, I would be like, you know, come on. But I'd also be like, at least it's an apple. Like, it's something different. I really don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to leave it at that. I don't know what they want me to do with this. Like, it's not like you can eat these, right? Eggs and rolls, cocked and loaded. What did you mean by this? I don't know what you mean by this. Egg rolls? Family friend who gave each Halloween a chocolate bar and an apple to eat first so we could eat something more. So that's a good balance, right? Like, it's a good, like, at least have... See, like, that's what I like about Raisinets. It's the tiniest bit of dark chocolate wrapped in a raisin. Oh, rolls of toilet paper. I get what you mean. I was like, eggs and rolls. Like, egg rolls? Is that what you're talking about? Anyway. I think that's all. Are there any, like, contentious opinions here? Like, should I review any one of these? Submit your... Give kids an apple to balance out all the candy. Oh, absolutely. Submit any contentions now or forever hold your peace, because, I think this is fair. Like... Overvaluing York? Maybe, but also I like them. Maybe a little, in all honesty. Like, I think that's where that stops. I'd still rather have it than, like, a Warhead. Maybe a little more than Mike and Ike's. They're nice. You can at least, like, eat it and be done. Raisinets are mid. I mean, they are here. Like... Toothbrush and Sigma. Like, what even is this? It's not even edible. I've tried. Guys, I've tried eating these. It doesn't even work. Like, I don't get it. I can't remember the last time I ate one of these. Reg toots are lower than flavored. I guess that's just where we differ, because I don't ever remember particularly liking any of the, like, flavored Tootsie Rolls. I don't ever remember particularly liking these. Weren't there vanilla ones? I will say the vanilla ones were pretty good. But that's about it. Okay, cherry, lemon, orange, vanilla, and lime. Yeah. I liked the vanilla ones. They're good. I liked them. Soap candy? Yeah, wash your soul. Remember the lime ones. I don't even remember those. I don't even remember the, like, banana one. Is that what that is? Soap candy. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Images. It still tastes like soap. Oh, it's gum. Interesting. Who said something about, like, pops? What a fun gimmick. No, you guys don't get it. It tastes bad on purpose. Guys, they taste bad on purpose, okay? Gum that tastes like soap. The smell, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna, like, screen cap this and put it on my Twitter and say, hey, argue with me, Lamau. Yeah, I think of all these, I would rather have the apple than, like, almost any of these. I'd be like, well, I'd straight up rather have... Okay, you know, fruit roll-ups are probably the highest tier of all these, but I'd still rather have the apple, because, like, come on, fruit roll-ups are just not worth it. Where's NyQuil? You'll see someday. Someday you shall see. NyQuil is in your dreams. See you in the night world, in the dream world. Okay. Here we are. Glad you came out as a crunching candy corn fan. Honestly, like, I like candy corn. It's also, like, rare enough that you... Like, you get it, and you're like, oh shit, you know? But it's rare enough that, like, even if you don't like them, it's just like, oh, whatever. Alright, finish candy tier list from the stream. Fight me. Boom. Tweeted. It is up. I'm gonna link it in chat, so you guys can spread my opinions and, call me based and make me feel good about myself. Those cheap candy cigarettes, you know, I remember those, actually. Those, like, little chalk things. These things. There was this kid in my, oh, no, not these. What were those, like, chalk sticks? Yeah, like these. These sorts of things. There was this kid in my, like, 5th grade class who was, like, handing these out when they were running for student body. And they had to tell him to stop because it was bribery. They're like, you can't give them candy to vote for you. It's like, oh, I'm just giving out candy with a message on. She got it. They always had Spider-Man. Yeah! They always had, like, some character on them. Yeah, these things. Candy sticks. Man, what a suspicious sounding name. It's like, hey kid, you want some candy sticks? Alright, what are some... Okay, here's what we'll do for the last portion of this stream. Name candies that weren't on the tier list, and I'll, like, look them up and give my, like, opinions on them. Because it was missing a fair bit. Like, like, these things? These aren't a Halloween candy, but these are a pain. These would have been, like, dumpster. I would have been like, I do not feel like eating paper. Thank you. Just scrape them off and, like, hand me the candies in like a bag. This just feels like they were too lazy to, like, finish packaging them. Like, they put all these out and they were just like, oh fuck, we can't afford to shake all the candies off, just ship them out. These are Necco too. That explains a lot. Gummy Krabby Patties. Pretty based. Like, I love that you can just eat the whole thing in one bite. Like, you get one of these and you're always like, hey. Always brings a little smile to your face. Necco moment, honestly. Giant gummy crab. Like, these are great, because you can eat them in one bite, or you can eat the little bits. Bottle caps. I fucking love bottle caps. They're great. They would have probably been somewhere in alpha, in all honesty. Like, probably around here. Like, mid to high alpha. Hold on, I'm going one by one. Bottle caps. Yeah, these things are great. I'm surprised these weren't on there. Oh yeah, and the soda flavors are great. Like, you can't go wrong with any of these, I feel. They're all really good. Root beer, orange, cola. Like, these are all amazing. Pop Rocks. Oh, absolutely. Pop Rocks might have even been Sigma, like, in all honesty. Probably, like, right above, like I don't know, around here. Possibly around here. Pop Rocks are great, though. Like, it's hard to go wrong with Pop Rocks. You just pop them in your mouth, you get the little crackling. Like, the flavors are always good. What do we have? Popcorn balls? What are you talking about? Like, just the... Oh, these? I feel like I haven't had one of these in a while. Does this count as candy? Are they coated in, like, sugar or something? Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, it's popcorn. It's good. I don't think I've ever gotten one of these for Halloween, though. Jelly fake fast food. Let me see. Maybe there's an American version of it. Oh. What the heck? I've never seen these. What is this? Is this what they are? Is it just like a sheet? Explain yourself. They're just like sheets. Do you just like what? Please explain. I don't understand what these are. Wafers? Bone marrow? Yeah, they are wafers. Die. Piece of bread they gave at church. That's literally it? Is it literally just leftover communion wafer? Big if true. That's hilarious, actually. I've never had them, so I can't say. Gobstoppers. I think they're pretty good. Are they sour? Everlasting. No, they're just kind of little, like, jawbreakers sort of things. I think they're about middle of the road. Maybe better than Skittles, Laffy Taffy. Maybe around here. I don't know. I also haven't had them in a while, so that makes it a little harder. Spree or Runts? Spree candy. I feel like I remember liking those, too. Yeah, these are pretty good. Honestly, Spree would have been way higher than Runts. Like, maybe just above Good and Plenty? I don't know. Or Now and Later, my bad. Where was Good and Plenty, anyway? Oh, yeah. I haven't had those. So many candies are just like this and that. Who and ha. You know? It's like... Oh, what else we got? Rock candy. You know what? Probably not a Halloween candy. Rock candy, incredibly based. Like, that would have absolutely been Sigma. I love rock candy. I love the crunch. I love the sweet. Every flavor is good. Like, you literally just, like, pick a color you like, and it's probably gonna be good. If these brown ones are, like, root beer or soda, that's interesting. And the stick is very, like, durable. It's not like a lollipop stick that's made of just, like, rolled paper, and it's just gonna start, like, dissolving, and you get the, like, paper that scratches off. Like, that always sucks. Saltwater taffy. The root beer healing crystal, honestly. Taffy's pretty good. Like, it's hard to go wrong with a singular piece of taffy. Like, worst case scenario, you get a nice chew. Festival candy? Honestly, like, you only really see it at, like, science museums and stuff. I like taffy. Definitely. Definitely alpha. Somewhere here. Maybe just above York. Just because they can be kind of hit or miss. Like, you don't really know what they are. But, they're pretty based that they come, like, by the piece. So you can literally just buy, like, one if you want to. I feel like I like the orange ones, and, like, peppermint's nice. Caramel's probably good. S'mores sounds good. I want to try, like, taffy or something. That'd be a fun stream. Jelly beans. You ever eat the lollipop stick? Jelly beans are good. Yeah. Especially Bean Boozled. Hard to go wrong. Maybe I'll do a stream where I eat these. Like, endurance stream. I'll do a stream where, like, I play a game, and, like, every time I die, I spin a thing, and I take one, and eat it. So I have to play, like, really well, or else I run the risk of, like, losing. Maybe I'll do that with, like, a roguelike or something, like Gungeon or, like, Hades or something. I'll do it where, like, I'll do a run, and if I lose, then I spin the thing and like, taste one. Obviously, I would do, like, higher heat, because, like, you guys saw how good I am at Hades. Like, not to brag, but I'm bragging. I would have to probably run a fair bit of heat. Another streamer I follow just got a jar of those and eat one as a redeemable. Oh, that could be fun. Just be like, hey, make me... Well, like, I don't know. How would I put that as, like, a reward? Just, like, make me eat a jelly bean, and it could be gross. Or just, like, Bean Boozled spin. That could work. It's like you'd kind of have to know what that is, but like, is it GK? I don't know what that is. Godzilla Kong? Take a Bean Boozled. I mean, probably. I had the one that was like the little dispenser. Bean Boozled dispenser. I like it because you like tap on it and it just drops you one. Yeah, and it like comes out the top. That's like pretty cool, actually. Isaac, but a bean each time you die. You know, as much as I'm trying to like come clean, like I'm trying to cleanse myself of Isaac for a bit, but like that could be fun because you run the risk of just like actual bullshit deaths. And I'd probably have to use like a randomizer just so it's like a character. So I can't just like, you know, play the same character over and over again and not die. Maybe I would like do an elimination sort of thing where I have to pick the first character maybe randomly, and then like after that I can't pick the same character again whether I win or lose. Was never gone. Pez dispensers! Oh, absolutely. I have so many of these dispensers. It's not even funny. I have a whole thing of these. I will say, you know, the novelty is nice, because if you get one of these for Halloween, it's like, you can literally just keep the dispenser. It's like a little novelty, and you can buy more Pez and like eat from it. It's like a fashion statement or whatever, but like, they're like loading it from the bottom? That's so weird. The candy is, yeah, the candy is good too. Like, it's absolutely worth the gimmick. Like, the setup, yeah, like, grape is good. Even the lemon was good, I gotta say. Like, it's a nice, sweet, sour mix. Orange probably was good. I'm sure there were other flavors. Cherry? Grape? Yeah, those are good. Unloading a Pez clip. Oh, I wish that was a Gungeon weapon. You shoot, like, candies out of it by, like, flicking your thumb. That'd be great. Marilyn Monroe? There you go. Wonder how, wow. Pez online official store. Guys, will you help me become, like, the biggest Pez collector in, like, the world? Pez collector events. Pez featured fans. God damn, these people are crazy. Show them your collection. They'll put you on their friggin' website. Holy crap. These people are so crazy. Guys, help me become the Pez featured fan. Oh my god, this guy's wall. This is insane. 7 pages? Gotta step up your game. Listen, I was just kind of accumulating them as a child. Did someone mention gummy frogs? Real? Gummy frogs real? I've never had these, but they remind me of another candy I had. Gummy sharks. Incredibly based. Sigma tier for sure. Maybe more than Junior Mints, in all honesty. Like, okay. If these were on the tier list, gummy sharks and gummy cola bottles. Incredibly based. Like, yeah, these specifically, absolutely Sigma tier. Like, gummy sharks and gummy cola bottles are like my absolute favorite. Lego hard candy, those things are cool. I like the novelty. I've probably had like 1 or 2 pieces, but I've never gotten enough to like, to make anything substantial with them. So the gimmick was kind of lost on me, but I always kind of got them and I was like, oh, that's cool. I feel like they could really easily break though, and you just kind of lose it. Just be like, ah, okay. Like a piece kind of breaks and they fall apart, and you're just like, and they don't really stick together. Peach rings, oh, absolutely. I fuck with a huge bag of peach rings. Yeah, honestly, like, gummy candies are some of my favorites. They definitely would have been maybe slightly below Junior Mints or the cookies and cream. But yeah, they don't last long. That's why you gotta get like a perfectly decent sized bag of them. But like, they're so good, dude. Like, the nice like sourness of them is like perfect. Biased because I'm a chocolate man. That's fair. That's fair. Like I said, yeah, like if there were more diverse gummy candies on here, like if these were on there, absolutely, like top Sigma, mid Sigma, maybe in between here. Yeah, like peach rings would probably be between cookies and cream and Reese's Cups, because at least like peach rings, you know, last way longer. Any fruit snack pack, honestly. All right, any other candies we're forgetting? I'm just gonna look up candy. Be like, shit, man, candy corn. Hey, they know what season it is. I mean, this has all the ones we like covered. Heath. I don't know if that was on there. I'm not the biggest fan. What can we say? Like, those like sweet candy canes. Like, I don't know. You can always sharpen them and like, you know, give yourself a tongue piercing. That's always fun. free 'tis the season tongue piercing. Also, what the hell is this? I don't like this. Maybe. I don't know if I support this. Hard candy. Thank you, Wikipedia. Milk duds. Those are on the tier list, right? Yeah, I'm not a fan. Whatchamacallit? I don't know. Rolo. Rolos are okay. Is it Brazilian? I don't know. I really don't know. Fifth Avenue. What are these? Looking at some of these makes me feel like I'm looking at the Sunday comics, and I'm just like, I don't know any of these. Jewelry candy. Well, I kind of made my case for jewelry candy when I was talking about ring pops, because where did I put ring pops? Somewhere around here, right? Yeah, ring pops are cool because they're wearable and you don't have to worry about, you know, like storing them anywhere. They're just there and you can eat them whenever you want, or like, you know, have a taste whenever you want. So I feel like I kind of made my case with them there. There's all these Mars bars, yeah, in general. Best or worst, okay. Should we judge this tier list? Ooh. Candy corn apology video? A Pennsylvanian created candy corn. We're sorry. Why? I'm sick of this, like, propaganda being like, oh, we're sorry for candy corn. Please forgive us. It's like, shut up. People like candy corn. It's good. Just don't eat it if you don't like it. Ooh. Gummy eyeballs and gummy spiders. Pretty good. I'd say maybe mid to low alpha. Just because you don't really know what's in them. Gummy worms, very good. I feel like they fall in the same camp as like gummy bears. Although, I don't know, I'd kind of rather have gummy worms because they're at least bigger. Like, I feel like one gummy worm is like 4 to 5 gummy bears. And you want them to be like, it kind of depends on the gummy worm too. I really don't like the like stiff ones. Like, I'd rather they be malleable and not just like, you know, a straight line, like a stiff, You want to be able to chew on them, basically. You don't want to have to like work too hard. It's like an actual corn, candy corn cob. Oh my god, that's way too much. This is like the same problem with the what is it? The candy corn pumpkins. I feel like if you were just eating them out of this or like taking a small bite out of it, it'd be fine. Wait, let me look up like candy corn pumpkin. Ooh, I should get my nails done like candy corn. That'd be cute. It would take so long though. Yeah, these things are definitely like, why do I feel like I have a lot of memories of like the stems falling off too? Like, is that like a common occurrence? Like you bite into them and the stem just kind of falls off? The like green portion? Pumpkin pie M&Ms. That's pretty good, honestly. Pumpkin pie flavored candies. I thought you said candles for a sec. I was about to be very concerned. I was like, what are you eating? Wonder if anyone's looked at the tier list yet. Who's gonna argue with me, huh? Oh man. 3 replies. I'm ready. No, that's not the thing I clicked on. Disagree with Hubba Bubba and Lemon Heads, but everything else is good. I'd agree with you, 100% based as fuck. Thank you, Sunday, if you're here, thank you. Dots and Milk Duds are the bomb, just give them to me. I mean, that's fair too. It's like, that tier is just like, I would trade them away. It's like, yeah, if that's your thing, that's your thing. My brother came in when you finish and he's ready to throw hands over the candy corn and Gushers. Well, like, Gushers they're not a Halloween candy. They're not a thing you get for Halloween. Gushers are good, though. They're in the mid-tier. This isn't bad. Okay is just okay. Like, they're good. It's B for bouquet. B is like, I'm not gonna complain. Like, these are necessary filler to what is the rest of the high-tier candies. If I only got these, I would just have, like, choice anxiety. But you need some, like, less than good candies, or, like, less than perfect candies to, like, balance it out. Judging it based on rarity, too? I guess? Like, I don't know. Gushers are they even, like, a common, like, Halloween candy? Like, I can think of... I would be willing to guess that I maybe got Gushers once from Halloween. Just got home from work, happy to see S-tier Smarties. There you go. There you go. Smarties are good. Smarties are, like I said, one of the few candies that I just, like, wouldn't turn down any day. Like, if you were like, hey, you want a thing of Smarties? I'd be like, sure. Any others, I'd be like, maybe. Like, I'd get these and eat them, like, right away, probably. These, I'd be like, I'll hold on to them, you know? Like a York, maybe a York I would, but it's not, like, that good. Gushers are pretty rare as a kid. I mean, I guess. If you like them, you like them. And if they're rare, then, like, that's fine. I'm also just kind of like, you know... I mean, like, Hershey's chocolate bars are, like, fairly common, but they're still up here. I wouldn't say they're even, like, oversaturated, because the odds of you getting, like, a Hershey's bar from someone is still fairly average. Like, not a lot of people just hand out huge Hershey's bars. Like, most people give out the, like, tiny ones. Oh, that's a shame. White chocolate Hershey's S-tier. They're not just white chocolate is the thing. It's cookies and cream. The crunch, it's important. The crunchy, like, cookie part is important. Like, absolutely, like, a white chocolate Hershey's bar would definitely be, like, top tier here. It might be, like, top alpha, honestly. Like, white chocolate would be, like, right here. And then, you know, cookies and cream just, like, elevates it. Hershey's. Here we go. If Andes Mint were, like, full-ass chocolate bars, they would definitely be up here. Maybe a little higher. I can't say. But I know for sure they do, like, white chocolate Hershey's. But yeah, the chocolate bits in the cookies and cream add a lot. Apple pie Kit Kats. I can't say I have. Did they not just make plain white chocolate Hershey's? Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I am wrong. I could have sworn I had, like, a plain one. These peppermint chocolates are so good, though. Like, when I was talking about Kisses, the peppermint ones would absolutely be, like, probably also top tier alpha. If that was on here, absolute top tier alpha. Maybe even Sigma if I was feeling bold. Like, if this specific... Okay, if it was the bar, absolutely Sigma. But if it was just the Kisses, probably alpha, because, you know, you only get so much. Which is maybe good, because it's like, you know, actual candy broken up into the chocolate, and you don't want, like, too much. That's why I think both this and the Kisses are, like, perfectly portioned. Because you get, like, one of these, and it's, like, not too much of the peppermint stuff per bite, and you're fine. White chocolate Hershey's Kiss. Or, like, yeah, like, the peppermint ones. There's not too much. And also, you know, like, the cookies and cream. Is this, like, what? This is just a 3D model. This isn't even, like, real candy. Someone just 3D modeled a Hershey's Kiss. A cookies and cream Hershey's Kiss. What the heck? Guys, you know, this would unironically be better use of your money than an NFT. You know, I don't know if I had to make my stance clear on that, but this is 100%. If you need a prop for your freaking game, here you go. You get a license. You get to license this 3D model. Originally created. Like, based, honestly. Like, someone put work into this. Product placement? Not even. I mean, I guess so. You'd have to, like, I don't know. You'd maybe have to edit out the logo if you were going to use it in, like, a game or something you were going to sell. But, A sugar cookie. Seems pretty good. Anyway, I enjoyed this stream. It was fun. I enjoyed hearing people's opinions and helping me organize things out. You know, if I had to make this, if you wiped my memory and asked me to like do this again, like not knowing that I'd already done it, I might come to like similar conclusions in all honesty. Like, I can't see too much stuff going up or down tiers. Maybe, you know, some might have been placed on a whim. Like, I don't know. Maybe Tootsie Pop's a little overrated. Maybe Heath Bar's a little overrated. I don't know. Pillsbury Halloween cookies. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a cookie tier list. Like types of cookies. Because I have a controversial take. I like those sugar cookies. Like, those ones you get like a huge pack of them for like $1 at the store. These things are good. Like, how do you go wrong with these? They're great. Like, they're plain, sure, but that's kind of the point. They're effective. Based. See, there we go. Exactly. Based Queen Slay. Exactly. So there you go. That's where I stand. I like these. I don't get why people don't like them. Maybe on their own, like without the icing, like yeah, obviously, because it's literally just a fucking vanilla cookie. But even sometimes, like that's good too. With a coffee, it's hella good. I can't say I've tried that. Sounds weird, but they're good cold. No, absolutely. I've had them. I had one that was like in the fridge because I got some from like a cookie place. I got a huge batch of cookies for Mama Cat's birthday. I got like a dozen cookies and I got like 2 of each. And 2 of them were like these types of pink sugar cookies with frosting. No sprinkles, but it was like, you know, a fairly large one because, you know, they're like actual cookies from a cookie place and not, you know, just ones you get from the store. But we had to put them in the fridge, like, you know, after, like, I got them because you want to keep them good. But out of the fridge, they were straight up, like, really good. Like, the frosting is very solid. And pun intended, I guess. The frosting is very solid, and you don't have to worry about it, like, smearing or anything. But it tastes really good, too. Cheapo garbage. I mean, it's not even, like, they're garbage. It's just, like... I wouldn't even say garbage in that sense, because it's, like... sometimes you just eat cheap cookies, and they're good. They're light. Like these versions specifically are light, and sometimes, you know, these like plain cookies are just nice. It's not like oatmeal raisin, and like I think most of the hate for oatmeal raisin just comes from, oh, I thought these were chocolate chip. But if you eat an oatmeal raisin cookie knowing it's an oatmeal raisin cookie, they're really good. Like, and like, how do you, like, seriously, how do you not see the like oatmeal? Like, come on, these things are crumbly as hell. Like, seriously? Like, who would think this is a chocolate chip cookie? You can see the raisin. It's good, though. I love an oatmeal raisin cookie. They're great. Oatmeal raisin haters are just wusses. Yeah, they're like children. Because it's like, I didn't get chocolate. I'm cranky. Wah, wah. You know? But anyway, my tier list has been immortalized, so I feel confident. Just like popping over here. Oh god, this is still here. Why is this still here? Hold on, I gotta raise the roof again. What? I'm like huge. Oh, I think I remember why. Okay. I was posing for the thumbnail, which is why I was slightly bigger, I think. Even though I made a copy of the whatever. I gotta go. See you. I'm signing off. Hamster time, honestly. Okay, one last sip for the road. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the Halloween-themed streams so far. We got more coming down the pipeline. It's only the first week of Halloween, of October, so look forward to more. We're doing Dicey Dungeons this Friday. That's gonna be fun. I've been wanting to replay the Halloween episode of Dicey Dungeons forever, and I've never done the last one. I think I got a little spoiled on the gimmick, but we'll see. It'll be interesting for sure. Halloween's a month-long holiday. I mean, yeah, in spirit. Well, it's mostly just because I was talking about, you know, Halloween-themed streams for the month of Halloween, you know. It's, Anyways, thank you all, everyone who came here and everyone who stuck around and, like, contributed their opinions. I appreciate y'all. I hope to see you on Friday for Dicey Dungeons. It's gonna be a fun one. I love that game. And, and it fits right in with the roguelikes. I'm having a bit of trouble picking roguelikes for Roguelike Friday, so I might have to just start playing like Resident Evil 2 for Friday, so we'll see. Be excited for Dicey Dungeon. Hell yeah, I'm glad. Okay, so I'll see you all then. I really hope you guys enjoy this month of Halloween. Halloween celebration. It's gonna be fun. I like it's fun to do something for the occasion, you know? It's nice to just be like, holidays. It'll be fun. I got some stuff planned for like later in the year in the holidays, so we'll see. It'll be a fun time. Okay. I'll see you guys next time on Friday. Stay tuned. I hope to see you there. Bye-bye. My name's Candy. You've been dandy. I'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.